Guys, it's Unique with Unique Travels TV, and I am currently at school. It is Monday, November 21st, and my last class was canceled. As you can see, a lot of times my classes are canceled. This is like the third time in a week that my class has been canceled. They're supposed to be having some type of sports day, so they just had an opening ceremony while I was supposed to be having class. So I decided to make a video. I'm so bored. I'm ready to go. I've been sitting at my desk. There's a Chinese student in the background for some reason being rude in my camera video. But yeah, so, and another one. They make me stay here even if I do or do not have class, and it is very, very annoying. And I'm totally bored all the time. So I decided to make a video. And today I'm coming to you guys to talk about the things that I don't like about China, okay? I mean, yes, I'm happy for the opportunity. I'm happy to be teaching here. My classes are the best thing that I like about China is teaching in the school. But the things I don't like are, you might not notice, but I'm a little nauseated, like I sound stuffy in my nose, and that's because I'm sick again. This is the second time that I've been sick since I've been to China. I've only been to China for a month and a half. It's been less than 2 months, well, almost 2 months. In about 6 more days, it'll be 2 months that I've been to China, and I'm sick again for the second time. And if you know me in person or anything, you know that I never get sick. Like at home in the United States, I never get sick. I'm so anti-germs. I keep the Lysol, forget hand sanitizer, wash your hands. I don't like hand sanitizer. That's for dirty people. Just wash your hands. Just wash your hands. You know, it's not that hard. So I'm always washing my hands. I'm always like extra clean. And when people are sick around me, I go home, I take vitamin C pills. I do the same things here, trying not to get sick. But what I don't like about China is no one covers their mouth. Everyone just coughs, sneezes all in the air. I have a lady who's in my office, one of the teachers. Her and her daughter have been sick. They are constantly sneezing and coughing. It's so loud. No, don't cover their mouth or nothing. So I'm in the office, sitting at my desk, minding my own business, when I just hear loud sneezes, loud coughs, and I look at them and they just act like, oh, like nothing's wrong, and there's something wrong with that. But in the Chinese culture, there's nothing wrong to not cover your mouth. It's disgusting. On Thursday, because I was off on Friday for my birthday. On Thursday, I had a student in my class who sneezed and a blob of snot came out his nose, and he wiped it with his hand. He just wiped it with his hand like it was nothing, and then wiped it on his pants. I was like, oh my God, I cannot deal. It was just they're just disgusting. They're just nasty, okay? It's just nasty. When you go into the bathroom, there is no toilet paper. There is no hand soap. There's not even a place. I'm gonna walk to the bathroom so you guys can see. I'm not making this up, you guys. Like, I'm 100% serious. These are not lies that I'm telling you. When you go into the bathroom, I wonder if that's gonna be a problem, recording in the bathroom. I mean, I'm not going in no one's stall or anything, but when you go into the bathroom, there is no place to even put hand soap in, let alone hand soap at all. Like, when you come in here, look at this, you guys. There's nothing. There's just sinks and nowhere to put hand soap. There is no hand soap. They just don't have that here. Even in the actual stall, when you come into the stall, there is no place for toilet paper. I hope that I get it good on the camera, but there's no place for toilet paper. There's not even a receptacle or anything to put the toilet paper. There's just this hole in the ground for you to use, and this bin over here, and I guess if you don't bring your own tissue to put in the bin, you're just assed out, okay? So this is what all the bathrooms are like in China. When we went to the Halloween party, I was so happy at the Intercontinental Hotel that they had a regular bathroom. They call that a Western style toilet, which is, the regular toilets that we have at home in America and in a lot of other places that they have. But here, they do not have those. They have holes in the ground. They do not have toilet paper. They do not have hand soap. So it's just a cesspool for people to have germs in China, because these kids walk around, they're constantly itching their butts, itching their privates and whatnot. And I don't blame them, because they have no tissue. They have no soap. They have no nothing. So yes, I see some, not all. Some teachers, when they go into the bathroom, I see they have their little tissue with them or whatever. They usually have these packs. Let me show you guys. These packs right here, I keep it in my pocket. So this is what I use when I go into the bathroom. And like when you go buy it in the store, there's like a big pack of these. So this might be like 15 of these in one big pack. And so I just take one with me in the morning or whatever, and I reuse it again, and until I run out. And yeah, so this is what I use. So this is my tissue, and I keep it in my pocket. Now most of the women here, they don't, some of the women go in there with tissue and some of them don't. That's what I'm gonna say. So when the kids ask me, can I go to the bathroom, they don't like go get any tissue. Like I've seen like maybe two. Now mind you, I have 50 plus kids per class, and I teach 14 classes, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. And I might say that I've seen 2, and 2 might be too many, y'all. 2 people who have actually, like students who have actually gotten tissue to go to the restroom when they need to go. They don't even call it a bathroom. They say WC or toilet, whatever that's about. So it's just very annoying to me. And this is one of the reasons why I'm kind of already ready to go to China, leave China. Like once I'm done with my contract, I'm going to go to another country. I was trying to go to Spain, but Chris is like, oh, let's stay in China, like not China, but let's stay in Asia for another year before we go to Europe. So I guess I can give Asia another year, but China does not get another year of my time, because it's just not, I just can't get with it. I just can't get with the dirtiness. I can't get with the bad hygiene. You know, you want to touch me, you want to touch my hair, you want to touch the mouse on the computer. Like in between classes, the students could play with the computer and stuff like that. The same computer that I use to play my PowerPoints, they be over there touching, and I know their hands are dirty. There's no hand soap. I don't blame them for having dirty hands, because how are you not going to have dirty hands when they don't provide you with the appropriate things to clean them? So, you know, or I'm not surprised you're itchy when you don't have any toilet paper. And I'm just like, how do you know, I told my friend Shani, shout out to Shani, about this the other night, and she was like, what did she say? Oh my God, I forgot. I had something for you guys, but she was like, they must have the strongest immune system in the world in China. And I thought about it, and they probably do, because girl, I tell you, they just, like when they sneeze, like the desks are very close together. So when they like sneeze and cough, I can see it getting on the back of these other kids' necks. And they don't even flinch. They don't look behind them. They don't do nothing. They just keep going, talking, laughing, doing their work like nothing ever happened. And it is weird. And I understand it's a culture thing, a culture shock, and yada, yada, yada. But germs are germs. And I don't want to keep getting sick. Like, I don't want to be... No. So I'm sure that my immune system will be on the up and up by the time I'm done with a year here with these, you know. But I don't want to keep saying they dirty people. But it's dirty. I don't know what else to call that. Anyway, so it's Unique with Unique Travels.tv, and I decided to come and make this video today to let y'all know one of the main reasons why I'm ready to leave China, like the hygiene. And then Chinese people are shysty and you can't trust them. Like, me and Chris went to a rap place. Like, we went to a bar with a couple of people from her school, a couple of like other expats, and then we went to a place where they sell like wraps, like you get like chicken, lamb, beef, whatever, and it's like you could just pick to which one you want. And so we went there and we got one before we went for the drinks. So one of the teachers, she took us there. She's like, oh, they're really good. So we tried it out, because normally I don't eat the food in China at all. Like, if Chris don't make it at home, I'm not eating it. So I don't eat at the school. Like, I could eat school lunch, I could eat school breakfast. No. So, like, I've been in the cafeteria like 2 times, and I just tell her I'm not eating it. She be eating the rice and stuff. I'm like, I'm not eating nothing they make, because they be seasoning the coffee all in the air, and why would I expect them to not do that in the kitchen? Okay. So, we went to the wrap place. We got a wrap. After we got the wrap, we went to the bar or whatever. So when we were done at the bar, it was like hours later, like 3 hours later. And we were like, oh, let's go get another wrap before we go inside. So we went back there to get another wrap, and the price went up. Now, mind you, we was just there 2-3 hours before. Got a wrap, it was like 22 RMB. We came back, it went up to 24 RMB. And I'm like, am I tripping right now? Because I'm good with money. I'm bad at math. I'm horrible at math, but I'm good with money. Like, I know how to count some cash. So when I'm like, what? How do we go from this to that? And I was just very, that's something you deal with in China. You go someplace and you buy something and they tell you all type of, they just make up prices and expect you to pay. Like, I went to the store. I go to the store all the time and I get chips. So I go there and I went to go get the same chips that I always get, and they're normally $6, 6 RMB. And I go, and there's another lady behind the counter that I've never seen before. And obviously, if I've never seen her, she's never seen me. And she, like, rings it up, and it's like you scan it so you can just see it. So she rings me up on a broken register where, like, the number reflector that's facing me doesn't have a number on it. So she just, like, gives me a price and types it in the calculator and shows it to me, and it's like $15.50, and I'm like, what? How we go from $12 to $15.50? And I'm like, no, and she points to it, and I'm like, no, it's $12. And she tried to laugh and make it seem like she made a mistake. I just walked out. I haven't even been back in there since then, and it's been like over a week. I'm like, I don't have time for those. Just like that rat place, it was good, but I have not been back. Like, if you want to cheat me, I'm not gonna shop with you, like, for real. So that's something you have to deal with here, though. They're always trying to teach you. They're always trying to get over. They're just dirty, bad hygiene. So this is why I'm ready to go from China, because I just feel like they try to make it seem like it's a privilege for me to be here. And I'm like, I don't have to be here. I don't have to deal with y'all dirty people, and I don't have to deal with y'all bad business practices. So all those who want to come to China, do not let this deter you. This is just my personal experience, my personal feelings. Please come to China. Please see what it's about. Immerse yourself in the culture. You might love it. It might could be the location that I'm in. I'm in Shenzhen, which is right above Hong Kong. I hear people who are in, like, Shanghai and Beijing, they love it. They have a great time. Yes, the pollution is not acceptable as far as I'm concerned. You know, they live there. They have no complaints and no problems. So even in Shenzhen, a lot of people who I tell I live here, they're like, oh, I love that city, whatever. So this is just me. This is just how I feel and what I'm comfortable with. Even the smells, I don't like the smell. Like, you know, they call it the odors of Shenzhen, because it just smells. Like, I hate leaving my house. Like, when I leave the house, I just be like, oh my God, it's so annoying. And then you're on a train and it's like a confined space and people just coughing and sneezing and smelling, and it's just too much for me, y'all. Like, I just be like, oh my God, I only have to go 4 stops to get to work, and I'll be like, they the longest 4 stops. I'll be staring at the thing like, how much longer? I told Chris the other day, I'm like, you know what I do? I just put my headphones in, like, 2 songs, I'm there. Sometimes a song and a half, depending on how long the song is, and I'm to work, I'm off the train, and that's exactly where I want to be. Like, when we have to go to the store on the weekend, I hate it so much because there's so many people. It's just so many people in China. Like, they have over 1 billion people. They have the highest population in the world. So when I go grocery shopping, if it's on the weekend, it is traumatizing. It is a horrible experience. They're just constantly bumping into you. They're just everywhere you go. You see them, and they're there, and they're close, and they bump into you, and they touch you, and you're like, ugh, because you know their hands are dirty, and it's gross. And they, like, dig their nose and wipe their boogers on things themselves. They play with it. It's just nasty. So, it's your Unique Travels.tv. And like, subscribe, share, you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything that I can do for you, please hit me up.